There is so much serious stuff going on in China right now, it will make your head spin. Now, the media all said that China has turned a corner, and indeed that may have been the case. But if it is true, it's not the right corner at all. More and more, it seems as if the top level of leadership in the Chinese Communist Party is undergoing a honest to goodness purge. And a purge that seems to have been initiated with dissatisfaction over the direction of China's economy and the dangerous position of China's financial system. This isn't strictly about China either. We're not just talking about, hey, top level officials are in danger of being purged. The spillover of instability in the eurodollar system and eurobond markets, in the global economy. We can't really afford China to take another step back, nor could we afford this type of political instability right now at this particular moment in economic and political history. To recap before we get to the more recent shocking developments, if you remember over the summer, a fellow by the name of Qin Gang just upright went missing. Suddenly he was gone. This was in June. Well, Qin Gang happened to be China's foreign minister, a top-level senior official, and he was replaced unceremoniously in July. Same for Yi Gang, who had been the People's Bank of China's governor, the head of the central bank. Now, Yi Gang didn't disappear, but he had been reappointed in March to maintain his position past retirement age, and then suddenly in July, Yi Gang was retired. Then another fellow in late August, he went missing too. His name was Li Shangfu. Now, Li Shangfu, like Qin Gang, was a top-level official. In fact, he was an even more senior official than Qin was. Li Shangfu happened to be China's defense minister. Here's what CNN said just last week. China's defense minister Li Shangfu was fired on Tuesday, that was October 24th, 2 months after he disappeared from public view, becoming the second high-profile minister to lose his job recently without any official explanation. Li was also removed from his state positions as a member of the Central Military Commission, that's a big one, a senior position in the cabinet that outranks a regular minister, according to the state broadcaster CCTV. So we've got top-level ministers missing, and that's not it. It doesn't end there. A couple days after it was announced Li Shangfu had been fired, I don't think he's been seen, nor Qin Gang, Li Keqiang, China's former number 2, the second most senior position in the entire Chinese Communist Party and government, Li Keqiang, who was Xi Jinping's rival since the very beginning. Li was supposed to have taken over as a protege of Hu Jintao way back in 2012. Li Keqiang, who was the guy as a number 2 for China's government, he's supposed to handle the economy. Suddenly, Li Keqiang, who retired earlier this year, China's government announced just last week he had died of a heart attack all of a sudden. So if we step back and take a look at this, and we don't want to get conspiratorial here, obviously we don't really have a whole lot of information at the top level of China's government, but it doesn't take a close observer to realize what's happening. Li Keqiang, who used to be the minister responsible for China's economy, who would be the one who would challenge Xi Jinping's handling of the economy if indeed there is opposition to it, as there seems to be. We keep getting rumors and whispers all throughout the Chinese system. Li would be the guy that people would turn to and say, you're the one who was against Xi Jinping's handling of the economy, allegedly, pretty much from the very beginning. Suddenly, Li has been removed from that possibility, as are several other top officials for reasons that remain unknown. And that's not all either. It continues to go. The intrigue builds. Xi Jinping and other still in office top-level officials visited the People's Bank of China and the State Administration of Foreign Exchange for the first time in maybe since Mao Zedong. That was a huge symbolic visit for a couple of institutions that are in charge of the very substance of what we've been talking about all summer. The currency, the handling of the currency, the handling of the economy, opposition through China, and, well, now we see officials dying and officials missing. It all goes back to the economic dangers. Yes, China may have turned a corner, but indeed the wrong one.